Hello world, my name's Christopher Mims, but my friends just call me Gray. I'm an LA-based filmmaker, and I'm so relieved to finally be able to tell you about a short film I've been working on for the past few years called F.P.S. Fred. And no, not frames per second for some of my camera people, but in fact, first-person shooter. Yes, the genre of video game loved, loathed, but played by millions. But before you write off this project as something that's for gamers only, I want to bring up the fact that this is a personal story, and I feel that we all can relate to it. And in fact, I'd probably describe it as something that's a forward-driven story of self-discovery. So what I'm going to get into is the what, the who, the why, and the how we plan on getting F.P.S. Fred done, and why it's worth your time. So let's get into it.
It really irks me when people assume that when you play video games, you gave up on your social life. I don't get it. Everybody plays video games. I'm not stopping. And everybody has an addiction. Smoking cigs, meth, crack, weed, drinking alcohol, lean masturbating, choking their partners, mollies, bath salts, dogfighting Fight Club-esque, lying for the thrill of lying. The list goes on. So why is it so weird that I kill my time with some Pokemon, Skyrim, or Final Fantasy? It doesn't make any sense.
So what is F.P.S. Fred? F.P.S. Fred is the story of a high school teenager named Frederick Fresno who quite literally lives his life as if he's in a video game. He sees his own heads-up display, his own health bar, his own mini-map, his own experience bar, and this all materializes in front of him in his head. He's a textbook escapist, and this is how he bears through life. He even sees his own talk quick time, so before he speaks with people, he has 4 options he can select from. But of course, this doesn't work in real life. By the time you select an option, people are already done with your conversation, so this makes things painfully awkward for him. We learn quite transparently, mainly because Freddy has his own start menu, that his most doable objective in life is to become a hero. And after a school ditching fiasco with his friends, on his way home he encounters a burning building, and so involved in trying to complete his objective, he runs in and miraculously saves a girl named Emily. After doing so, he's faced with what it truly means to become a hero, and has to face head-on his psychosis with his own heads-up display. This is the main premise of the story without giving too much of it away. It's ambitious, it's full of heart, and it's a personal story. It will be my writer's and my directorial debut. So, ambition is a double-edged sword, and production is no small thing to finance. So because of this, with my own money, myself and a small but incredible crew got together last summer and shot what we call Phase 1 of F.P.S. Fred. A selected amount of sequences and scenes to show you what we've been doing and to give you a general feel for what this movie is.
What are you doing today, Frederick? See, what is it, son? Why does it always take you so long to respond?
No, see, he's deep into the video game. He has to, like, load and stuff.
What?
Like a video game.
I'm gonna get him checked as soon as I get the chance.
And then they know the deal.
Oh boy. I mean, Chris told me about it, and I don't even have to think about it. I'm all in.
I got involved with F.P.S. Fred because of the director, Gray, who invited me. He had told me about this project about last year, and so when he finally invited me, I was like, that's awesome, I totally want to help out with whatever you want me to help out with.
Gray's sister and my sister were really good friends, and I remember my sister telling me that Crystal's brother was doing a movie and that she referred me. I remember I was at an audition too. He let me read the script, and I told him, yeah, I was interested. I really liked the concept, I liked the story. It was something that really connected to me on a personal level.
Well, Chris approached me, he reached out to me, and he said he needed help on a project. Known this guy since middle school. He said, what the hell, I need the work. Always hustling. When your friends give you opportunities, you just go for it.
One of the reasons as to why I pursued filmmaking in the first place was because I wanted to tell the world of my stories. The major that I was in before, which was computer science, did not allow me to do that.
I've been playing games, you know, the very cliche ever since I was a little kid. That's pretty much true. I've been playing games since I was about 5, maybe 6 years old. So I chose to do concept art because I just wanted to get back, kind of show my influence, and I thought F.P.S. Fred was a compilation of a lot of the things that I played as a kid, kind of put into one character.
I got into film because I took a class in high school and we shot a bunch of crap, really. But then I started editing the pieces of footage in Final Cut and it completely transformed. And after that, I was like, I'm never going back. This is what I have to do forever.
Man, yeah, we got to film at the legendary Dunbar Hotel, now the Dunbar Apartments. It just was great. It felt like we were kind of a part of the history of that building, which is a great and long and wonderful history.
All right, guys. I'm gonna pass back the test from last week. Some of the quizzes were really good, but a lot of them were bad, real bad.
So with all that we've been doing for F.P.S. Fred, entering phase 2, how do we plan on getting it done? What are we going to use your money for? This is the how, and this is how we're going to break everything down.
At this point, you may be wondering how we plan on getting this done, dollar for dollar. So I want to give you a breakdown of the cost. So let's say you want to help us out and send you a copy of the movie when we're done. So you decide to give $20. If we break that 20 into 21s, this is how we'll allocate it. First are the hard costs. As students, we have yet to accumulate a lot of our own equipment, so we'll be mostly renting. So $4 will go towards equipment, cameras, lenses, lights, pretty much everything a production needs to continue to function. Second, $4 for art design. Third is visual effects, which this movie heavily relies on. Any attributes and effects plugins we need plus compositing space will come out of this $3.45. These are what I call the big three. They're the basis of us going into production. We need these three in order for this to come to fruition. Second are the costs to keep the ebb and flow of our production, the day-to-day costs. $2.50 will go toward food each day, mainly pizza. $2 will go towards giving the cast and crew a small payment at the end of the production. And finally, $1 for helping out with gas. As you've seen, we're from all over the place and commutes can be straining. Finally are the costs of doing business. Firstly, insurance, $1.25. Luckily, as students, one benefit we do have are reduced permit costs, so only $1 there. And finally, Indiegogo's cut of 80 cents. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a donation of $20.
So that's F.P.S. Fred. We hope you're all able to support us as budding filmmakers. Please check out the incentives and give whatever you're comfortable giving. And if you're not able to give, please like and share this video as many times as dollars you wish you could give. We'll try to keep you updated as much as possible from this point on with almost daily announcements and updates. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the Facebook page and follow the Twitter account. We'll see you in Phase 2.
Yeah.